All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next fighter making his way to the cage, Sergio Gonzalez.
It's Sunday night in Los Angeles, California. Time for one more fight from the University of Mixed Martial Arts. I'm Rich Slayton, joined by Donna Gonzalez to call you this 137-pound catchweight affair between Richie Meister and Sergio Gonzalez.
Okay.
Gonzalez on his way to the cage right now. The 20-year-old stands 5 feet 8 inches tall from Yuma, Arizona, fighting with Yuma United Martial Arts.
Yes, great team. No surprise, these guys are strong wrestlers coming out of Yuma. We've talked about them before. The team was built by a whole bunch of wrestlers that came up together. They created this team. Kelvin Gastelum is one of them. So it's never a surprise to see these guys come in and utilize their wrestling.
We expect to see some nasty wrestling from Gonzalez.
Absolutely.
4 years experience, 6-0 in amateur fights outside of Camo,
Yes.
outside of California. But not just a talented wrestler, a totally fearless striker as well.
Absolutely. He's got those 6 amateur fights. He's really difficult to take down, tough to submit, good ground position escapes, which is something, of course, that you would expect out of him. And he does really rely on that wrestling and the jiu-jitsu defense, and he's really hard to finish.
And his opponent, Richie Meister.
Across the cage from Gonzalez tonight is 24-year-old Richie Meister from Tehachapi, California. The young man stands 5 feet 10 inches tall with a record of 2 wins and no losses. Most recently for Richie, a unanimous decision win over Milton Arguello here at the U in March of this year.
That was a fantastic fight. Richie showed some really great composure. He has good takedowns. He's active on the ground. He's always transitioning, looking for submissions, great defense. The one thing in the last fight, he was dropping his hands a little bit with his striking, so we'd love to see them come up and have that not happen again in this. But he's not afraid to take big chances. He slammed Arguello from a triangle, like a huge slam, not just a slam, like a huge slam last time. And he has this really great back and forth going on, really strong. He has great cardio.
On top of all that, a fantastic fight IQ.
Absolutely.
This is a guy who's really present when he's in the cage. And his first win, or his first ever fight in mixed martial arts as an amateur, he won with an arm trap rear naked choke, meaning he used that leg to trap the arm to create more opportunities, something you don't often see from younger fighters.
Absolutely.
Let's kick us off with Salvador Arellano.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Our next fight is brought to you by Uba Tuba Acai Bowls, scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds at a catch weight of 137 pounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He steps into the cage with a Camo record of no wins and 2 losses. He stands at 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighed in officially at 135.8 pounds. Representing Yuma United Mixed Martial Arts from Yuma, Arizona, Sergio Gonzalez. And his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He comes to this fight with a perfect record of 2 wins and no losses. 1 win coming by way of submission. He stands at 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighed in at 137 pounds. He fights and trains with Big John McCarthy's Ultimate Training Academy. From Tehachapi, California, Richie Meister. Man in charge of the action, Sean Wells.
3 2-minute rounds for this catchweight affair between the fearless young striker and wrestler Sergio Gonzalez in the blue corner. The smart, measured, and dangerous Richie Meister in the red. It starts here.
This is not going to be a slow fight. Whoa.
Nasty body kick from Gonzalez.
And a slam from Meister. Let's see if Gonzalez can finish this guillotine. It's kind of at a weird angle, but if he can get that. Oh, his arm's not even in there.
The left arm is under the right arm, though, not using for the guillotine yet.
No, he's not going for a guillotine. He's just using it for control right now.
Butterfly's in, though, trying to elevate. Meister staying tight.
And Gonzalez has, oh, almost 2 butterflies. Is he trying to pull guard?
Nice pass from Meister.
Great pass. And now Meister for the guillotine.
And now we get to see some of the wrestling of Sergio Gonzalez.
There it is. We were looking for that.
Come back and crossface. Come back and crossface for me. That's right, yeah. Put you on your hooks. Put you on your hooks. Go 200.
Meister doing a great job defending. But Gonzalez wants that takedown, and he got it.
Meister is so strong, but Gonzalez found the way to elevate.
Absolutely, and that's what you expect from a strong wrestling guy. They will change those levels and get underneath their opponent. And you'll notice the hips on Gonzalez.
Gonzalez, hips turned forward, looking to trap that arm.
He's going to take the back now. There he goes.
We talked about the fight IQ of Meister, but Gonzalez now showing his understanding inside the cage.
Absolutely.
Sharp grappling from both fighters here in the opening round.
Absolutely. Oh, Gonzalez going for a takedown again.
Again, 2 exceptionally well-matched fighters.
That was fantastic.
So look at that. We talked about the fight IQ of Meister.
Yes.
Sergio Gonzalez, the young 20-year-old, showing that composure, making great decisions inside the cage.
Yes.
On the flip side, you have Meister really showing off that strength, making it difficult for Sergio to get those takedowns. But then you have Sergio switching from trying to pull the legs out from under him to opening it up now, trying to elevate. And that's a great way to get around a guy who's strong and stays low.
Absolutely. And there's we talked about Richie's striking IQ, but Sergio, again, great striking or great fighting IQ. He's using that wrestling effectively against a really opponent who's great at the defense. So
the big question here is going to be who can turn the fight to where they want it to take
absolutely,
place.
that's what
you
I
have
was
two
gonna say.
excellent grapplers. They're kind of putting a stalemate on each other
Right.
at the moment in the grappling. I'm wondering if we might see the striking open a bit more in round number 2.
I'd like to see the striking up a little bit more.
Meister coming inside early. Gonzalez, though, changing the story.
Oh, nice knee from Gonzalez. And then we just saw Sergio's takedown defense. Oh, nice.
Flying omoplata.
What? That never happens. Are you serious?
I've never seen that happen in any situation ever. Sergio, though, stepping
Fantastic
over.
defense from Sergio, but seriously, I've never seen anybody go for a flying omoplata in MMA like that.
Just that attempt alone should make a highlight reel.
Well done, Richie.
Meister now trying to find a way to get through here and stay on top.
And Sergio, oh, maybe there's a reverse triangle right there.
Could Sergio cinch it
Oh,
down?
Sergio, there it is. There's the reverse triangle. If he can lock it in, those shin guards are definitely going to be an issue. Locking that in, especially against somebody who's long, like Richie. And because it's a reverse triangle, it is harder to reach up and grab your shin, but Sergio is looking to do that.
You don't get to pull on the head either from this angle.
Don't get to pull on the head. It's a little bit tougher to finish, especially because you'll notice that Richie's arm is grabbing Sergio's thigh, which is helping to not, which is preventing Sergio from being able to lock it in.
This audience is really enjoying the position. And now some punches from Meister.
And then there goes Sergio's BJJ with the guard passing. Nice. But Richie, that was a great pass. And there he's got mount. Fantastic.
That might be enough to change the round in the judges' minds.
Absolutely.
But then Sergio with the great escape.
Awesome reversals from both fighters. You know, I don't think we're going to see a lot of striking in this, but I'm super enjoying the grappling.
High-level grappling from both competitors.
Which is always what I like to see. So as far as I'm concerned, this is awesome.
Sergio Gonzalez. And here's the thing about Sergio. 20 years old.
Right.
So much more body
Absolutely.
to grow into.
Our lovely ring girls, we have Elizabeth, and you can find her at Instagram at LilyBottomLY.
LY.
And who else do we have? The lovely Adrian.
So one more round left between Gonzalez, the young man from Yuma, Arizona, and Richie Meister, the kung fu practitioner with high-level grappling.
The kung fu practitioner who is fantastic in MMA. With his awesome BJMUTA team.
You gotta wonder what the direction is from the corners at this point. Is someone are they saying, hey, be first in the takedown game?
I think that's what they're saying. That is, that's my guess.
Who's gonna shoot first? Sergio feigning.
Oh, and I think the instructions might have been striking. But these guys are going back to their comfort zone.
Sergio on the offensive. And now Gonzalez on top.
In Meister's full guard.
Meister closes up. But now going under, looking to set up an armbar.
Yeah, he's looking for an armbar.
You know, there's also a sweep from there, especially if someone's doing the can opener.
There's a bazillion things from there.
Well, you saw him ducking under with that right arm under the thigh.
Right. Oh, he's going
and
for a triangle.
We go.
He needs to reach up and grab his shin, and he's doing it. Again, those shin guards are going to be such an issue for a triangle. But he looks like he's going for an armbar now, and Sergio doing a great job defending it.
And now Meister showing both, but that triangle a little more locked in, pulling on the back of the head.
On the back of the head.
Such long limbs from Meister.
Sergio doesn't seem to be phased. He's fighting.
Oh,
there's a tap! I was wrong. Whoa.
And that's the fight IQ of Richie Meister.
There it is. That was beautiful.
Saw the opportunity. You saw him fishing for different submissions, looking for the armbar. Maybe he thought, my legs are so long and Sergio's arms are so short, not the greatest place to find purchase.
Right.
And he goes, wait a second, my legs are really long.
Oh my gosh,
What
I should
might
put
that
him in
be
a
good for?
triangle. I think
Furthermore,
that you know, him being so long is how he was able to get the triangle with the shin guards on, because we've talked about this. They get in the way. But that was wonderful.
let's see if we can get that set up again from Richie Meister. Not only did he get that thing locked in, but he had the patience when it was still only partially locked in to not pull down yet.
Right.
He let it settle, shifted, let it settle.
No, that was
And once
great.
he got it, grabbed the back of that head and pulled.
He got the angle. It's the triangle. He got the
there
angle.
you go. You know, this is going to be really tough for Sergio Gonzalez because he is clearly so talented.
Absolutely.
20 years old, really a fantastic skill set. Now, no wins and 3 losses. That can be tough on a young fighter. But it's one of those guys where you can't
It
take
doesn't
away
tell
a
the
negative.
story. Absolutely. It doesn't tell the story. And something to keep in mind, obviously, is their amateur fights. When
Absolutely.
you go pro, your amateur record doesn't matter.
Not at all.
So, fantastic win, not taking away anything from Richie Meister. That was a beautiful triangle, but a beautiful show from both fighters.
Let's go inside the cage to make things official with Salvador Arellano.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the third man in the ring, Sean Wells, brings a fight to a halt. 1 minute, 12 seconds into the third round. Your winner by way of tap out due to a triangle choke, Richie Meister.
All right, I'm here with your winner, Richie Meister. Richie, how does that feel?
That's good, man. Pretty tired.
We can tell that you guys had a really even fight. Tell me, what was your game plan going into that third round? And did you know what you needed in submission?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Everyone's saying my cardio's always good. My cardio this time, figured 2 weeks in, I wasn't very good. So I knew that standing ball was gonna knock him out. So I was willing to fly for a triangle, just because I knew I was safe on my back, all confident. So I felt the triangle. I felt that possible. The first time was my back, so I went for it.
Yeah, it was a lot of high-level grappling technique displayed by both of you out there. As you locked up that triangle, though, how tired were you and what was going through your mind?
Oh man, yeah, I was pretty tired. I mean, it's sad, it's short rounds, but yeah, I was tired for this one. First time I've experienced this, so I know for the next one, A lot of training.
It was a great fight. We want to give it up to Sergio Gonzalez for a great, fantastic performance. Anybody like to thank for this?
Just want to thank Ashby for coming out. I don't have any family members in this one, so still got a pretty decent crowd, about 30 people from the hometown. It's about 2.5 hour drive. And coaches, Rajin and Brian, best coaches. I also want to give my hats off to Eric Nolan's training academy in Bakersfield. They worked with me, and I'd like to say, look up Peterson Grapplers. We're coming for you, people.
We want to thank you again for a very entertaining fight. We look forward to seeing you again. Richie Meister, ladies and gentlemen.
Tyler, I love you, buddy. I hope you saw this one.
Your winner by round 3 triangle, Richie Meister.